How do you prepare for a game? Like, I know you've been on with
Yeah.
Henri and now Basti, like the kind of star name that everyone's talking about on the other side. How does that? How important is that in the preparation, or is it?
Yeah, of course. It's always difficult to prepare for guys like that because you watch as much game film as you want. It doesn't really matter. They are the people that they are and the players that they are for a reason, and that's because they're blessed with a very special gift to be able to play this game at an incredibly high level. So, yeah, I think the main thing for us is just dealing with the circus, dealing with the hoopla surrounding it. I think we don't have any inside info, but my expectation is that he's going to start the game. So, sellout crowd, a lot of Ajax and PSG and Inter Milan and Barcelona fans, people with his jerseys from all the clubs he's played at. This is how it is, This is how it was with Basti last year. That's how it is with Thierry, and the fans pay to see the big names and the big stars. And so I think dealing with the circus is the main objective for us, just to make sure we treat it like another game. And then once you step on the field, I think he's human, so I think he's just another player, and treat him as such. But obviously, not much prep can go into it. You just have to know his tendencies and hope on the day you can stop him.
How's with Basti playing sweeper for about a game and a half so far, whatever it's been? How does that affect what you're doing in the midfield? Chani's a new guy too, so some multiple changes.
Yeah, it affects things a little bit. I think we're still working out the kinks. I don't think it's been incredibly sharp, but I do think that certain things in our game necessitate tactical shifts, and we haven't been great with the ball this year. We haven't been great building out of the back, and so putting a guy like Basti back there, he gives you a little bit more quality on the ball. He gives you a little bit more of a calming influence, a little bit more of an organizer. I know leadership on our back line is something that we've tried to consistently preach and ask for guys to take it upon themselves to be leaders back there, and I think Basti's trying to help in that regard. So it's twofold. You get his quality along the back line, but you also lose his quality in the midfield, and I think that's affected our midfield a little bit, and it's been difficult for us to get into a rhythm. It's been difficult for us to keep the possession that we like to keep, especially at home, and it's been difficult for us to combine. So it's a catch-22. You get the positive aspects of him back there, and then you lose that in midfield. But I think for us, it's all about adjusting to the different scenarios and the different game plans that we have, right? Because each game is different. It's going to bring a new game plan. Sometimes Basti's going to play in the midfield, and sometimes he's going to play in the back line. So he's a good enough player to figure it out and help us in those ways. Now it's on us. It's incumbent upon everybody else on the field to adjust to that and try to be at their best. And I think as the season goes on, we will get better. We will get sharper. It's still new. Still some new guys in there, like you said, with Diego Campos and Chani and Katai. You could say it's almost a whole new midfield in there, and so these things take time. But I think it'll get better. The good news is like I said, we got the win without playing our best, and you hope that the performance can improve to match a good result.